Hey guys, it's Evelyn and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a wonderful start to the spring season up here in the North Country. It is still pretty cold, but it's supposed to get up to 55 on Wednesday, which is going to be so warm, so that's super exciting. But anyway, I have gotten a lot of new subscribers recently, so I just wanted to make a video kind of, doing a life update and just telling you who I am and, what my life goals are and all that stuff, just so you get to know me, those of you who have just hopped on the channel. So without further ado, let's just get started. So my name is Evelyn, like I said, and I am a sophomore at Clarkson University, which is in Potsdam, New York, up in the North Country. My major is environmental science and policy, and I have two minors. One is literature and the arts, and the other is communication. So I really just want to work in the field of communication with an environmental focus in some way. So like writing for National Geographic or like helping a nonprofit with their communication and their writing and publications and getting information out there about the environment to the public. So using my writing and creativity in some way to help with environmental initiatives, like even if I could help at like a museum or a zoo with their public outreach and education efforts, that would be cool. Also considering being an environmental science teacher, that's like my other idea, so that's where my head is at. I am 19 years old. What else is interesting? And I am also a self-published author. Here are my books that I've written. If you want to check them out, I will have them linked down below, my website linked down below. I would super love it if you would read those and let me know what you think of them. That would be great. And I actually just sent a copy to Michelle Reed, who is my favorite YouTuber, and she unboxed it on her channel, and that was super exciting. I have a little reaction of me on my Instagram, so you can check that out. I really like writing and I like nature, and that's, my whole personality. Also, if you didn't know, I had a pixie cut in 10th grade, and my hair has gotten crazy long, whoa. And it's actually straight today because I didn't sleep with it in a braid like I normally do, so it looks even longer than normal because it's actually natural and straight and not all wavy and frizzy. I mean, it's still frizzy, but it's not wavy and curly like it normally is because I just sleep with it in a braid every night out of habit. But I really wanted to let it dry straight to see how long it's actually gotten, and it's pretty long, so that's exciting. I guess another commonly asked question is, do I have a boyfriend? No, never have. Hopefully someday, but not yet. And the classes that I'm taking right now, if you're curious, are environmental health science and an environmental industrial hygiene lab that goes with that. I am taking public speaking, environmental history, and biostatistics, as well as the sophomore honors class because I am in Clarkson's honors program. And I'm also doing a 1-credit research class, which is a continuation of research that I did last semester at the Adirondack semester. I have a whole bunch of vlogs with what the Adirondack semester is and hiking and all the fun things we did with that. If you want to check those out, I'll have them linked up here. Yeah, so I have a pretty busy schedule this semester, but I'm getting through. So I guess kind of transitioning into life updates. So if you saw my last video, I was in quarantine for a week in a hotel because I got contact traced. I was not sick, tested negative. And actually one of my roommates now is also in quarantine, but she also tested negative. So, and my brother got put in quarantine as well because he got contact traced, but he also tested negative. So Clarkson has to move kids off campus into other housing when they get contact traced because we have had cases on campus, though they are going down, so that's good. We had a kind of a spike for a couple weeks and we had to do all of our classes online for a little bit, but everything is starting to look better, so hopefully people keep behaving responsibly so that we can continue to just have a safe semester. But we're halfway through the semester right now. My finals are the first week of May, and then I'm waiting to hear back on internships that I applied for. So I applied to an internship at the Carey Institute, which does ecological research, so that would be super awesome just to kind of see if that's something that I would want to go into. But the program that I applied to specifically has to do with environmental history and looking at how a creek that runs through a community affects that community and how people are connected to it, and that's what I'm really interested in, kind of that anthropology and like history connection to nature. And I also applied to 2 National Geographic internships. So we'll see what happens. I will definitely keep you updated with those. And if I don't get any internships, then I will probably just find a job somewhere in my hometown or maybe take a class online again. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. There's nothing super exciting going on, you know, just trucking through classes. And it's definitely, you know, hard. Like, I've not normally a person that procrastinates, but I find that I'm like in a procrastination like mindset a lot more. I think just everyone is because of the pandemic and like thinking about like what really matters. You know, like I was a 4.0 student and I have been since I got to college, and I'm just starting to realize that like obviously I'm gonna keep trying super hard and doing my best, but it definitely is not the end of the world if I don't get an A in all my classes, and that's not something that, you know, really matters, and no one expects you to get all A's. Like, I was thinking about it, like the honors program, to stay in the honors program you have to have a 3.25 GPA. So like even if like the honors program only requires that, like I don't need to stress out about getting all A's. So that's definitely something like a mindset shift that I've had because of the pandemic. So I think that's really good. I'm still like, you know, trying really hard, but knowing that if my best and trying really hard doesn't get me an A, that's okay. And like I don't need to get an A in every subject. Like it's not going to change anything drastically about my life. But of course, you know, I am still a super like hard worker, so I'm like trying to get A's in all my classes, but I'm not gonna like freak out if that doesn't happen. So I think that's just something really good, and it's how I've like grown throughout this time. But yeah, it's definitely like more difficult to be motivated to do schoolwork and to want to learn, because I'm someone that really does like learning, but I've been way more interested in like WandaVision and writing the next book that I'm looking at and reading than actually on, you know, learning things in like my environmental health science class, which is all interesting. But if it's not something that I'm like directly interested in and know that I'm going to use this in my future career, I'm finding those classes like less and less interesting. But hopefully next year will be better when I'm taking more classes that are like directly related to environmental science and policy and things like that. If you have any like specific questions that you have and you want to ask, definitely comment them down below and I will definitely respond to you. And again, definitely check out my books if you want to, and my Instagram. Everything is linked down below. Just wanted to give a fun little update video. Feeling very 70s in this outfit. This is fun. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.